What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video on tap. Today we got ourselves some Memphis Grizzlies rebuild. But one thing I'm excited about, guys, the fall weather has finally hit. No longer 80-degree weather. It's been hot outside and I was sick of it. The cold weather has finally hit, and fall is my favorite time of the year. I don't know about y'all, but I'm actually rocking a hoodie because my room is actually somewhat cold today, which it hasn't been in a while, obviously because of the hot weather outside. But I'm excited. Now, for this Memphis Grizzlies rebuild, I know for a fact that Jaren Jackson and Ja Morant are not getting traded, but other than that, guys, we're going to have to figure out what else we're going to do from there. If you're watching this right now, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Thank you. But other than that, guys, let's go ahead and see what we're going to do. First thing I definitely want to do is free my man's Andre, what did I just say? Andre Iguodala. Let's free this guy. Let's get him out of here. There's no reason for Andre Iguodala to be on the Memphis Grizzlies right now in the state that the Grizzlies are in. So I'm going to go ahead, do my man a favor, and trade him out of here. So I just will take, like, honestly, okay, we can get, I'm definitely not trading a first round pick though. That's for sure. We get Jan Mahimi and we get a first round pick in return. Jan Mahimi will expire after the season. This is actually a summer realistic trade. Although, why would the Wizards need Andre Iguodala? That's what I was just thinking of as well. So obviously I wasn't trying to be realistic today. That's not the point. But I don't know. I just kind of want to trade him to a team that makes sense, if you get what I'm saying. Or I could just buy him out. But I could see why the Grizzlies would want to try to trade him, because, you know, that's a decent asset you could have. So maybe we can get Mo Harkless and somewhat of maybe like a second round pick, or like a future first or something out of that, out of the Clippers for Andre Iguodala. The Clippers would acquire $3 more million than allowed, so they'll have to offer me a little bit more. How about if you gave me Magruder? No, they just re-signed him. Jerome Robinson. Yeah, give me Jerome Robinson. Instead of this first, give me Jerome Robinson, and then I'll give you, like, let's see, I gave you, who would make sense in this situation? Ivan Robb, Kyle Anderson, Josh Jackson. There's really nobody, honestly. Kyle Anderson. So actually, I'm not seeing. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go get my first round pick for. This shouldn't have been a very long trade. Like, I should have made this trade already. But I know the Wizards don't need Iguodala at all. But the fact we're getting a first rounder for him, I'll take it. So yeah, first round pick for Andre Iguodala. I'm not gonna complain. So yeah, that's gonna be the first move we make in the video. So Ja Morant obviously is going to get the starting nod at the point guard. Grayson Allen, Kyle Anderson, Jaren Jackson, and Jonas Valanciunas. Jay Crowder coming off the bench. Josh Jackson. I believe I saw a report that Josh Jackson is going to spend most of his time in the G League this year. I don't know if that was true or not, but I think I read something like that. But, you know, it could, benefit Josh Jackson for the long run if he does decide to go that route. But he does have another option on his thingy. And then we want Clark. I'm probably going to send Clark to the G League just because he's not even getting any minutes anyway. So Brandon Clark will probably take over that small forward role. Kyle Anderson, I could see myself trading him after the season. Crowder, I don't know, he's expiring as well. So yeah, I mean, this team has definitely got a good foundation. I love what the Grizzlies are doing. I mean, Ja Morant and Jaren Jackson are going to be an exciting young duo one day. I swear they will be. But for this first season, I'm just going to go ahead and simulate like I usually do, and we'll just see how the team does the first season. For the first season, the 76ers have won the championship. Congrats to them. Ben Simmons is your finals MVP. But let's go ahead and get into the offseason. We went 20-62, which obviously isn't good enough for anything great. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get straight into this offseason. I'm hoping for, dude, do we even have our pick? Like, is that even something like expired? Taylor Jenkins. Who's Taylor Jenkins? Why can't I, oh wait, I have to wait. That's why. Okay, I was about to say, why can't I fire this dude now? But we're going to go straight to draft. Like, dude, I have no idea if we have our pick or not. We better have our pick. The Memphis via Celtics via Memphis. And we get the 4th pick overall. Okay, I can live with that. I was honestly scared we weren't going to have our pick. We may not have it next year now, though, which is the crappy part. So, yeah, the 2021 pick is probably going to convey to the Celtics now. But we did get the 4th pick nonetheless. We also have the 23rd pick, which is also awesome. But I'm kind of hoping for a certain player in this draft class for sure. Like, I think, obviously, Anthony Edwards would make a whole lot of sense in this situation because we have Ja Morant already, so I really don't need a point guard. So I'm hoping I'm hoping Anthony Edwards will fall to me somehow, but if not, we'll see if I can finesse my way of getting him. But we're gonna go to the 4th pick overall and see who's been taken so far. So for the draft summary, we have, let's see, we got Anthony Edwards went 2nd overall, James Wiseman went number 1, And obviously I could take LaMelo or RJ Hampton, and you know that's fine and all, but I really don't want a point guard. I could take Scotty Lewis as well. I really want Anthony Edwards, so let's see if I can somehow get him in the trade finder, if the team will just trade him to me. Who was he drafted by? I didn't even notice, but let's see if I could somehow. I could get Devin Booker, which would be kind of crazy, but who took him anyway? The Cavaliers did. So let's go to the Cavaliers and let's see what the Cavaliers might want. I don't even know if I can. There he is. Let's see what they want. They want Clark in the 4th pick or Jonas Valanciunas in the 4th pick. I am definitely down to trade Jonas Valanciunas, although I prefer not to. Like, I prefer not to trade him. Okay, so what did I just trade another pick, didn't I? Oh well, we didn't trade Jonas Valanciunas. We got Anthony Edwards. I can live with that. So that is going to be a very nice draft. And we got, I forgot we had the 23rd pick overall, but they took Samuel Williamson anyway, so that's fine. So we got him, and then that's gonna be cool. So qualifying offers: Ivan Rab, however you guys say it. I hope I've been saying it right, because like last time I did a Grizzlies video, somebody got very triggered on how I was saying his name, and they literally went off on me, which is just kind of insane. But that's just how the 2K community is sometimes. But we're gonna go ahead and renounce all these guys besides Dylan Brooks. Of course, I want to bring back Dylan Brooks. We're gonna have John Morant, Tyus Jones, Anthony Edwards, and Grayson Allen. Obviously, Brandon Clark is coming back from G League, so I definitely want him to start the small forward spot if possible. And then we're gonna have Jonas Valanciunas still at the center, which is what I wanted very much. But other than that, guys, I definitely want Scott Brooks back if I could get him back. I don't know how much money he's gonna want. Or Dylan Brooks, not Scott Brooks. He wants $8 million a year. That's actually not bad at all. I think I did have a restricted offer on him. I could probably get Anthony Davis or something crazy like that. Let's just see what might be out here. Like Brandon Ingram at the small forward spot might not be too shabby at all. Let me see if I can get Brandon Ingram. That would be interesting. Let's offer Ingram a contract. Jaylen Brown would be interesting as well, but I think I'm gonna stay away from that. We just drafted Anthony Edwards. I would like definitely entertain the idea of signing Buddy Hield. You know what? If I get Buddy Hield, I might move Anthony Edwards to small forward, just because I think that would be like a nice move to start off this video. So let's see if we can get Buddy Hield. But of course, we get Buddy Hield, and he was not matched. Okay, so we're gonna get Buddy Hield here, which is awesome if you ask me. So Buddy Hield, welcome to Memphis. And then we're gonna move Anthony Edwards to small forward, and not shooting guard, not that. And then we're gonna move him to small forward. So now we're gonna have John Morant, Buddy Hield, and Grayson Allen, and we're gonna have Tyus Jones as well. We definitely don't need Kyle Anderson anymore, so I think I will be trading Kyle Anderson if I can find a trade for him. I really don't want much in return. I just kind of want to get rid of him at this point. So let's just see if we can get like first round picks for Kyle Anderson. I'll definitely take that in a heartbeat. And now Grayson Allen. So now I definitely have a logjam at the small forward spot. Josh Jackson, now that I have Brandon Clark and Samuel Williamson coming to the team, I definitely think Josh Jackson is going to be on the outside looking in. Although Josh Jackson did play a lot of 4 in college, I don't think I have his 3-point rating isn't bad though. Thomas Bryant would be a nice backup center. So if I can get something decent for what's his name, then I won't be too mad. We can also get Monte Morris, but I don't want to give up a first. So as much as I would love to keep Josh Jackson, I think I kind of have a logjam already. A 2024 first round pick, Golden State, I don't think that's going to affect us too much. So we're going to grab Thomas Bryant, who's going to be a nice backup center to Jonas Valanciunas. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Samuel Williamson will probably spend some time in the G League, and then we'll figure it out from there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, unless if I wanted better backups, which I kind of do in a way. So let's see if there's something out there like Moutier. I'm gonna give him a 1-year deal, I think, and then Malik Beasley actually would be nice to bring here. So let's do that. Although I could just get Dylan Brooks back. I think I might go Malik Beasley and what's his name if I can get him. So Malik Beasley and Emmanuel Mudiay. Maybe I could bring back Dylan Brooks as well. Let's see. I'll offer him a contract. Although we're gonna have a log jam, I'm gonna offer him a contract anyway, and then I think we should be set this offseason. So yeah, and Ivan Robb will probably come back on his qualifying offer. So I like the team. Let's go ahead and just see how it'll translate to 2K simulation, and then at the end of the season, I'll show you guys the rotation we're working with. But a very young team, other than Buddy Hield and Jonas Valanciunas being like kind of 27, 28. But other than that, this team is definitely very young. So let's go ahead and simulate to the end of the season, and let's just see how this team does. In the season, Stephen Curry is your most valuable player, 37 points. I feel like I see this a lot, so we're gonna go ahead and just skip over that. But other than that, guys, those are the awards: All-NBA first team, All-NBA second, and your All-NBA third. Now, as far as our stats went, We did end up making the playoffs. We were the 6th seed in the Western Conference. I'm not sure how well that's going to bode for us, but at least we got into the playoffs. So we had 18 points from Buddy Hield, 18 from Anthony Edwards, and 16 from John Morant. So yeah, this team is definitely set up nice for the future. I think Buddy Hield is definitely going to be a huge trade candidate this offseason, and Jonas Valanciunas, depending on how these playoffs go. If we somehow miracle find our way to the championship, then maybe I won't have to do much of anything. But how it's looking, we're down 2-1 to the Lakers. We do even it up somehow. They're up 3-2. Can we go to 7 with the... No, we can't. All right, we're going to 6. We went to 6 with the Lakers. Arguably one of the best teams in the Western... Actually, they're one of the best, but are they the best? I was just not even saying that, right? But Battle Los Angeles. Why is Charlotte in the Eastern Conference Finals? I have no idea, but are the Lakers the best in the West? I don't know, and that rhymes. So I'm just... Dude, words are hard today, man. Words are freaking hard. I was sick the last, couple of days, so... Yeah, that's my excuse. But let's get into the offseason and see if we can somehow make this team better, which we should be able to. Don't get me wrong. But our pick does... Actually, we get the 11th pick because we got that pick from... Imagine trading a lottery pick for Kyle Anderson. And we also... Do we get another pick? Or did the Celtics get ours? If I can find it somewhere. I'm not seeing it. I don't know if our pick went to the Celtics. It probably did, but I didn't see it. But now... for the draft time. So we got the 11th pick overall, which is actually pretty awesome. Now, if I can set, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move up in this draft, baby. We're going to go to number 3 overall. We're going to try for number 2 or number 3. Number 2 from the Pacers. Let's see if they'll take this, and I'll give you Buddy Hield because I have a plan. And maybe I didn't even have to give up my other pick, but you know what? I have a plan. So let's just see who they take number 1 overall. And the guy I'm going to be replacing him with is going to be a god. Trust me. I've got it. That's exactly who I wanted. Are you kidding me? I should have traded for number 1 overall, man. That's exactly who I wanted. All right. We're going to number 2. That's fine. Let's see who's here at number 2. So we got Jalen Green. Or actually, I don't think I've ever drafted Jalen Green. So you know what? I hope you're good. I don't know if you are for sure. But you know what? I'll take my chances, and we got Jalen Green. He's also an 80 overall. I definitely wanted Cade Cunningham because I know he balls it up, but we're going to have a cheaper shooting guard than Buddy Hield, so I'm going to take that every time. And then now player options, bring back all of the young guns, and then qualifying offers, Melton and Ivan Robb. I think I'm going to go ahead and let the boys walk. And then now when we get into free agency, we should have plenty of money for a max salary slot. Like, there's no way we don't have enough money, so we're going to have to where is all of our money going? Like, is just a bunch of people getting a bunch of money, I guess? So let's renounce Moutier. Let's renounce these 2, and I'll have to trade a couple other people because I think in free agency this year, let's see who's out there. Donovan Mitchell obviously would just be like the GOAT scenario, but Donovan Mitchell is always impossible to get. Jason Tatum would also be like insane if we could get him, but probably not going to happen. So, plus we have Anthony Edwards. So we have John Morant and Tyus Jones. Jalen Green, Michael Beasley, Dylan Brooks. So we definitely have quite a bit here. But Jalen Green is going to take over there. Anthony Edwards, we have so many small forwards. And then, so basically, the way I look at this is let's just go out there and trade for like a really good center, right? We have so many assets. Why not? So obviously, first person that comes to mind would be like Joel Embiid. But I doubt they would be willing to give him up. So let's see. Let's go to the 76ers and see if he's untouchable. And if we can get Joel Embiid somehow, he is untouchable. Okay, never mind. So let's screw that. And then let's see what other centers might be available. I'm thinking like Andre Drummond obviously would be all right, but I kind of want to trade all these assets for like a center that is not very easy to get. Obviously, Anthony Davis would be kind of insane too, but they're also untouchable. Nikola Vucevic, not really a crazy center. Porzingis is the one that stands out to me the most, and I think I might. And then Nikola Jokic obviously would be awesome too, but they're probably not going to give him up. So yeah, really don't have a chance of getting anybody. I wanted Joel Embiid to be honest, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get him. So I'm going to go for Porzingis instead and play him as center. So let's see if we can get Kristaps Goat-Zingas. So we're going to offer up Jonas Valanciunas first off, and obviously that's not going to get it done. But now we can offer Brandon Clark or Samuel. I think I'm going to offer Samuel Williamson just because Brandon Clark was originally drafted here. So let's see if they'll do that straight up. Nope. Okay, we don't need Dylan Brooks either, so let's going to offer him up. All right, now we're going to offer all the first we can offer. So let's see. And somehow get Porzingis here in Memphis. No, they're not taking that. Okay. let's just see what they'd want for him. I thought, you know, getting Porzingis would be easier, but it's not. So no. Okay. All right, so never mind. You know what I will be doing is actually I will be trading Jonas Valanciunas to give me that more money, and I think I just will go sign Drummond. I wanted to go. Dude, every time D'Lo is offered to me, I don't need him. I really don't. Like, I have John Morant. I don't really want to, you know, have John Morant sit on the bench. So every time, I swear, every video so far that I've had D'Lo offered to me, I have not needed a point guard. Like, I really have not, and I don't need a guard either. So I could play him a shooting guard. But I literally just drafted somebody. You know what? You know what? Do I go ahead and just bench what's his name and start, you know, bring D'Lo here? Like, can I just do that? Why not? I'm doing it. We have to. Okay, we're doing this. We're doing this. I do trade Samuel Williamson, but we didn't need him anyway. So we're gonna go to move D'Lo to shooting guard now. So D'Lo is gonna play shooting guard like he was in Golden State. So now I have John Morant and D'Lo. Obviously a huge log jam at the shooting guard spot. But now that I just traded what's his name, I'm going to try to get we have $7 million. Now I can try to trade to get Andre Drummond out there in free agency. So let's see if I can get that done. Now let's offer up Thomas Bryant. We're going to have to get rid of you, my friend. I just want a cheap contract or just picks for you. If I can find something like that, please, out there somewhere. Robert Williams, that's going to give us some salary cap relief. Probably not much, but it will be some. Malik Beasley, I'm sorry. I'm going to get as much cap space as I can for you. We're going to take this deal, and now, how much money do we have now? Because I'm going to get Andre Drummond, because I think Andre Drummond would be a nice fit here. So, $23 million, that's probably not enough just yet. 1, 2, we still have a ton of shooting guards we can trade. And yeah, so we definitely don't need, what's his name? So I'm definitely going to be trading probably Dylan Brooks, unfortunately. Although I think he is a good player, I'm going to be trying to free up some money. So, Avery Bradley, Myers Leonard, that's going to free up about 5 mil. Give or take. So I'm going to do that and move Myers Leonard to power forward. And let's see if we can afford Andre Drummond now. Obviously, Gobert wouldn't be bad either, but I'm going to go for Drummond because he's a little bit younger. So let's give Drummond his contract. Let's see if we can get Andre Drummond, baby. And we do. Okay, Andre Drummond is exactly who I wanted this free agency class. And I think that's going to complete this offseason. Like, that's going to be it. I know I could have went for the crazy Paul George scenario or Kawhi Leonard, but I didn't really want to do that in this video. So Drummond and D'Lo, John Morant. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we're gonna move Myers Leonard to power forward. So yeah, we definitely have ourselves a rotation. So yeah, that's gonna be, we're gonna call it good. Hopefully this is the team to win it all next year. I don't know if it will be, but hopefully something good happens. This last season, Russell Westbrook is your most valuable player. Cade Cunningham is your rookie of the year, which is why I wanted the guy anyway. Bol Bol is your sixth man, and that's about all she wrote. Now, All NBA first team, All NBA second team, and All NBA third team. So we are the second seed in the Western Conference this time. We went 57-25, which is nice to see. As far as the stats went, we had John Morant, leading the way with 23 points, 9 assists. D'Lo actually had, 9 assists with him as well. Anthony Edwards with 21. Very, very nice stats all around. Jalen Green off the bench had himself about 16 points per game. So yeah, very good stats all around. I'm loving it. I like it a lot. Let's go ahead and see somehow, some way, if we can beat the Denver Nuggets in the first round. Let's at least make it to the conference finals. That's what I want. At the very, very least, as we're up 3-0 on the Nuggets, and we're going to sweep the Nuggets. And now we're going to be facing the Golden State Warriors, who we just took D'Lo from them, I think. We're up 1-0 to start, 2-0. Can we sweep the Warriors too? 3-0? Nope, 3-1. We blow a 3-0 lead. I was about to say, 2K about to get it. About to get it. But we're up, the Rockets are up 2-0, 3. Okay, so we're going to get swept by the Rockets. Is that what's going to happen here? So hopefully we can somehow, maybe, just maybe, make the Rockets blow a 3-0 lead, but highly, highly unlikely, as we do win this one. It looks like 121-132. Okay, let's see if we can win one on their home floor. I don't know if it's going to be possible, but, one can hope. Man, I'm not feeling very good, again, but we'll see how this goes. Okay, nope, we're gonna, okay, we sneak it out in the end, 108-105. Okay, one game at a time. Let's see if we can force a game 7. If we go in and force a game 7, we will have all the momentum going into game. And wow, 132-138. This is going to a game 7 situation, boys. Let's go ahead and finish this off. We did not just come down from 3-0 to tied up just to lose, right? I mean, 2K wouldn't do that to me, right? Yeah, right, 2K? You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't make me get blown out by 43 points when I just almost came down from 3-0. That's 2K for you. 2-1, 2-2, And the Nets win the championship. All right, guys. That's going to be it for me. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Other than that, it's Crushables. I'm saying peace.